Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Luma and today we're going to review the newest polishes from Essence Cosmetics. Starting with Wave Breaker, we have your classic summer blue shade, fully opaque, only in 2 coats, which I do love. I mainly bought this entire set of nail polishes, of 8 nail polishes, because honestly I think Essence Cosmetics does a great job with creme polishes. And I don't see spending more than €2 now for shades that I can do nail art with. So I'm super happy about these purchases right from the get-go. And also, this polish is very shiny on its own, meaning you don't have to put on top coat. That is to say that top coat is very good for longevity purposes, but since I don't wear my nail polishes for longevity, I wear them to change them often. For me, it really saves up some time on applying top coat. As it goes for the brush, we have, well, first of all, the caps are not the best quality, but you know, you pay only €2 for the polish. The brush is a little bit thick on the sides, but we do have like a paddle kind of thing, which is actually quite comfortable to use in my opinion. So the thicker brush doesn't do me any problems, except for this little cap. It's difficult to grab, so if you have some grippage issues, this might be a problem for you. But other than that, I honestly love these polishes. I'm gonna spoil the entire collection for you. I loved everything I got, which is a rarity for me. But yeah, Wave Breaker, fully opaque in 2 coats and very gorgeous. We also have Matcha Time, which is the green I thought I would love the most, but actually we have another green that I will talk about in a second that I liked more. So this green is good in 1 coat in my opinion, but I personally applied 2 because I like the thickness that it gives in 2 coats. In 1 coat it looks a little bit too thin of a polish in my opinion, even though it covers the nail completely. And this one is such a nice green. You guys know, as a world's first green color expert, I love greens, but this is not the best green. This is the best green, which is Forest Fancy. You can also apply this one in 1 coat, but I personally again apply in 2 because first coat is for making mistakes and the second one is for fixing them. That's how I go about my nail polishes. Forest Fancy seems like such a nice color, honestly. I've never seen it even in indie polishes like this kind of shade. I think it looks gorgeous, and I think Essence Cosmetics really nailed this polish because the color is rather unique and I really love this color. This is my favorite green out of the entire bunch of the collection of 8 polishes that I bought. Well, it's not entirely a collection, it's just separate nail polishes that are new that I bought as a little collection, and it costed me so little. I'm so happy about it. And for nail art, these nail polishes seems to be really nice. We also have Spread the Sparkle. It is fully opaque in 1 coat, but again I applied 2, and it really surprised me because I thought that the sparkle will be, you know, a little bit not as nice as the ones from indie nail polishes, but honestly, under the sun, the sparkle is amazing, and I couldn't tell the difference. If someone would say to me that this was Holo Taco nail polish, I would believe them. If they wouldn't show me like the nail polish bottle or anything and they would say it's Holo Taco, I would believe them for sure because the sparkle is that nice and is that quality. And I think this kind of formula is what Holo Taco chromes should have been instead, because this one is not, maybe not as chrome, but very sparkly and very beautiful in real life. So I personally I prefer this to Holo Taco chromes anyways. This wouldn't classify as chrome, but it would classify as metallic. Sparkly metallic at that, and it looks gorgeous under the sun, you guys. I love it so much and I'm super impressed by the quality. For €2 you cannot get better than this one. We also have Grape Escape. Now, if you know me, you know I don't like purple nail polishes, but I really wanted to try this nail polish out because it's been a while since I've bought some sparkles from Essence Cosmetics because they used to be not as good as indies, but now I honestly love the formula they are making right now. Again, I couldn't tell if it's an indie polish or a mainstream polish just looking at the swatches themselves. It looks very quality, very sparkle, and I love that. This one though is fully opaque in 3 coats and not entirely fully opaque, but like 95% opaque in 3 coats. Thank God Grape Escape has a blue shimmer in it because it differs from the purples I usually don't like, and it's in a jelly base kind of shade with that blue to purple to magenta shimmer, and I love that. It looks very good on sunshine and in real life and overcast conditions. It looks good, you guys, and I really like the shade. Honestly, this might be the star of all shades together with Spread the Sparkle, because these sparkles are quality sparkles, and for €2 I wouldn't expect the sparkles to be that quality. And yeah, Essence Cosmetics knocked it out of the park this time.
Fly, fly, butterfly, your love is fire.
Next up we have Mauve Over Darling, which is not even mauve. It's baby pink, but they called it mauve. They need some work with names, but yeah, also, good thing I remembered, those nail polishes are called gel nail colors, which are not gel, they're just simple nail polishes, but they do have a shine of gel. I think that's what they were referring to, but yeah. Oh, but yeah, this one is also fully opaque in 2 coats and it looks gorgeous, you guys. I want to eat this shade. It looks so good. It looks like candy, cotton candy. It looks like cotton candy, and it's so cute. Like, it's pink. I love pink. I love green and pink. These are 2 of the most favorite shades of mine. I own everything in green and pink. Mauve Over is a gorgeous baby pink that I am glad I have this in my collection. I also got Tropic Like It's Hot, and those of you who watched even one of my videos know that I'm not a fan of oranges, but I took this orange in for the purposes of nail art. You know, sometimes in nail art you need some oranges, and I cannot deny it, even though I don't like that shade personally. I like the opacity of it because it is also fully opaque in 2 coats. Wonderful. And the brightness of it is also nice. It almost reminds me of Firefighter Orange, which is like okay in my books. It's not the best, it's not my favorite, but for nail art purposes I think it's a wonderful color, and I'm just as excited to use this color as other colors in this collection because it's so opaque in a few coats. I didn't know I needed yellow in my collection, but since I've got it, now I do. I personally love yellow there. She is like very bright yellow, and I love that about it. Fully opaque in 2 coats because it's a little bit lighter. For lighter colors is always the opacity is not good in 1 coat. We need sometimes 2, and for some colors even 3. But in this little collection of nail polishes, I believe they nailed the formula, and it's really nice. Only 2 coats to full opacity is like the best nail polish can offer. Perfection. This yellow is very bright and I love wearing it, honestly, and I'm curious to try the shade with Witch Hazel from Mooncat because I think the full opacity base would do wonders for that nail polish. And yeah, another great pick from me. I'm so excited to wear every single one of these polishes. Well, except for the orange, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. So my favorite shade of the bunch is I like a lot of these shades, and honestly, since they are so cheap, I have 3 favorites to share with you. My favorite polishes are Grape Escape, Spread the Sparkle, and Forest Fancy from, like, this is combined, this is like €6, so I don't think you will break the bank if you buy all 3 of them, and they look gorgeous on the nails and I love them so much. The least favorite, of course, if you guessed it, it's Tropic Like It's Hot, but it's good for nail art, so we have to have the essentials. You cannot deny that. Let's get going to comparisons. I have put on my smart glasses, and now we are going to discuss all of the comparisons that I have to show you with this collection, which was not a collection, it was, oh my god, it was a set of 8 polishes. Let's get started. To keep you on your toes, I will go in a random order with nail polishes. So first comparison that I have is Forest Fancy with also Shifty by Morgan Taylor. Now, these nail polishes, while they make a great skittle, they're not dupes, definitely. And I was actually very surprised to see absolutely nothing like that in my collection. I am super happy about it because, oh my god, cat. Could you not? Matches my pants though. So don't mind the cat playing in the background, she just is a little crazy right now. So, Spread the Sparkle was, in my mind, very similar to Morgan Taylor's No Way Rosé. And also, I wanted to do a comparison with Fig Halo by Mooncat. And they are not dupes as well, even though they are, like, the finish of No Way Rosé and Spread the Sparkle is very similar, but they are not dupes. The shades are different. This one is a little bit more pink and Morgan Taylor one is a little bit more neutral. And Fig Halo is just doing its own thing with linear holographic and a little bit orange toned base, but again, not dupes. We also have Tropic Like It's Hot, and I really wanted to compare this one to Holotaku's Hot Take, which is the red. And I wanted to check out if it's red enough or maybe it leans towards orange a little bit more. So it's red enough comparing to Tropic Like It's Hot when it's true orange. Now, another comparisons I have for you is Poems for a Harvest Moon by Mooncat, which is absolutely not the same, and Flight of the Monarchs by Mooncat is also not the same. We also have Mauve over Darling, and I have quite a lot of pinks, but again, nothing like that as well. I compared it to Mangrove Drive by Lethal Cosmetics. This one is a creme and this one has a sheer formula, so while they do make a great skittle, it's not the same. And for the interest, I also added Pop Rocker by Holotaku, which was completely different formula and it looks completely different, and also Merkitten by Mooncat, just to see how it compares to other pinks, and maybe you'll see which one you like the best. I personally like all 4 of these, and I will wear all 4 of these because I love me some pinks. It just depends on the mood. Maybe I'll go for Merkitten, maybe I'll go for Mauve over Darling. It just depends on the mood, and no dupes here as well. As a person who hates purples, I have surprisingly a lot of purples. I just keep on trying if I like them, therefore they are in my collection. So with Grape Escape we have no dupes, also look the most similar to Modus Operandi by Lethal Cosmetics, but also not the same, not even close, but it looked the most similar on the nails. We also have comparison to Resting Witch Face by Holotaku, Electric Sweetener by Holotaku as well. So I have quite a selection of purples, but they're not dupes, they just look good in a skittle as well. And next up, I wanted to try out Yellow There, next to, I was so excited, Witch Hazel. Witch Hazel, of course, is nothing similar because Witch Hazel is a shiny nail polish and sheer nail polish, and Yellow There is actually a creme So, but those two look great together on my middle finger. I just wanted to see how they look together, and they look really nice. And also I added some Sunshine Crush by Hollow Tackle, which is, again, not a dupe. It's just like a sister, maybe even a cousin, but not a dupe. So with Wave Breaker, I wanted to compare it to House of Hades, of course. I also tried comparing it to Into the Abyss and Blue Rizzler by Hollow Tackle. Absolutely nothing similar, maybe the most similar to House of Hades, but that being said, House of Hades is a shimmery shade and Wave Breaker is a creme. All of them look great. Honestly, I just made eight amazing Skittles. Honestly, I really like both shades and I will wear them both together because they look nice together as a Skittle. And last but not least, we have Matcha Time. Now, I tried to compare it with My Bugs by Mooncat, Highway Glow by Mooncat, because those two looked really similar, and Playlist by ILMP. So as we can see, again, another gorgeous and amazing Skittle. It looks most similar to My Bugs, I believe, but My Bugs is shiny and it also glows in the dark, so completely different polish, while this one is a classic creme. They look amazing together. As a world's first green color expert, I approve of this Skittle. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and see you in my next one. Bye!